I worked for 28 years in the NHS as a mental health nurse.
I used the product before I came to work for Nervecentre in an NHS trust. I'd worked with the product for a good few years beforehand and I absolutely loved it.
As of when I started, you see straight away what Nervecentre are doing for the healthcare and for the healthcare market.
The NHS, they're looking to have the right information about the right patient in the right setting. And I think that's what Nervecentre does, but does it really well.
If a patient has observations taken and they're deteriorating, then a message can go as a task to a doctor immediately.
We see evidence every day where this technology is in and the patient's care has improved and clinical risk has been reduced.
So it's a two-way communication. There's no sending a message and hoping it's got there.
The fact that we are truly mobile just makes us stand out from the rest of the crowd.
Really, we're trying to speed up the whole process of everything that happens in a hospital, from the patient arriving unwell to the patient being treated and decisions made and the patient leaving the hospital efficiently.
That's the most important thing for the clinicians and frontline staff to be able to do, is to just get on with their job without any obstacles in their way or obstructions.
We've followed that philosophy of trying to hire people that have got strong clinical backgrounds or that are very empathetic towards what the NHS is trying to achieve and trying to do.
It is quite unique to have a company that is very much focused on patient safety.
The most rewarding aspect of the job is actually seeing direct improvements in hospitals as a result of implementing Nervecentre.
I love go lives. Whenever they say we've got to go live, everyone's got to be on board, I get really excited. So yeah, I love that part of it.
It's really good when we hear feedback from the clinical staff that they've just gone live on a ward, and all the work that we've put in over the months and years that have led up to that point is well received by the nurses and other staff on the ward.
The feedback that you get from the end users is just amazing.
The nicest times are when you go back into a clinical environment and you see the product being used.
You come to somewhere where you actually make a difference in people's lives. So that's why I wanted to work here.
For me, being on the development team, it's the challenge. I like to be at the forefront of technology.
It's got that startup feeling, it's got that sort of excitement about it that we're constantly on the brink of doing something new.
I find working at Nervecentre really rewarding, and the main reason is because you can actually see the software making a difference.
Hospitals do a fantastic and important job, and we have to do a fantastic and important job in order to support hospitals doing that.